So, Chef, we are ready to make a traditional food here in the South. Country ham, biscuits. We're also going to make red-eye gravy. One of the things that's very important to this area is hogs. So we have one of the largest smokehouses in the South, as much as 20,000 pounds of ham a year that we would be curing.
Curing and smoking.
Yes, to feed all the people that were coming here. So Chef, we're going to make a good old-fashioned Southern biscuit. Are you ready to help me do this?
Of course.
So we're going to start with 2 cups of flour. There's 1, and you always sift your flour when you're making biscuits. Anytime you're doing anything, actually you should sift your flour because it's been sitting in your pantry. So the next thing that we need to add to this is our shortening. The pastry blender will get it in here very quickly.
I can tell it's not your first biscuits you're making.
You want to add the milk right on in there.
All of it?
Just pour her in. And that was whole milk that we're using.
Yeah.
And this has a little bit of extra moisture in here, but I can always add a little more flour.
Sure.
I'm going to just turn this out. So we're adding just a little bit of flour, enough that we can handle it. And we'll knead it just a little bit, just like this. So we can use the dough roller here, not a lot. We don't want too thin biscuits. You want about a ½ an inch. There you go. Now we're ready to cut. And here's the secret. So when you cut your biscuits, you're gonna go straight down and cut. You see all those layers? The reason you cut straight down is to keep from sealing the edges of your biscuit. A lot of people will do this number. They'll go like that, and you don't wanna do that. It seals the edges and it keeps your biscuit from rising as high. And don't grease your pan. There's enough shortening in your biscuit to keep your biscuits from sticking. Yes. So we're gonna cut through all of this. You place the biscuits right next to each other, and then we're gonna keep cutting until we use up every bit of this dough. So that we call the ugly biscuit. It's the last bit of the dough. Now, 425 degrees for about 10 minutes. And now we are ready to make country ham. And when you're cooking country ham, remember it's smoked and cured.
Yeah.
So you don't want to overcook it. I call it the prosciutto of the South. Oh, good grief. So, Chef, let's have some biscuits. So we're going to take 1 hot biscuit right here and open it up, just like this. And we're going to add the country ham to our biscuit, just like that. We're going to come bring this over here, leave it open. And we're going to add our red-eye gravy. It's just a ½ cup black coffee and the renderings of the country ham. Oh, yeah. That's what you're looking for, right there.
Wow. Wow. It doesn't get simpler than that. And
No, it
so
doesn't.
delicious.
And it just melts in your mouth.
You're a star in my eyes. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. So this one here, the coffee kind of mellows down the salt and the ham flavor that makes it beautiful, you know?
Don't forget, we have dessert yet to serve. We're going to use the ugly biscuit. Since it has all of these crevices over it, we're just going to ladle that hot blackberry jam right on top of it.
Oh, man.
So it's almost like a shortcake, some kind of fine eating.
You're full of surprises. That's really beautiful. I've never heard of that before. So. Oh.
Absolutely delicious.
It's unbelievable. I tell you, honestly, I really appreciate you opening this beautiful mansion to us. And what I really like, the simplicity and the flavors that come along with it.
Thank you so much.